Hello, now we're going to look at adding new examples to the library of examples. So the first thing you need to do is to log in. Oops. There we go. You may be familiar with already, but just in case you're not, you can see previously submitted examples by me. We can also, because I'm a system admin, I can see download all of the most recent examples. So we download these files, they will give you in Excel format the files the examples that have been submitted by other people. So if I open one of this spreadsheet in Excel format, you can see what people have submitted, and there's some duplications here. There's some people obviously don't seem to be understanding this somehow because they're not putting the example text in, which is obviously going to make it a little bit tricky for you. You would then have to go and track it down. But anyway, what we'll do is we'll take one for which the text has been added. So we're going to do a Vreeland DL from the Journal of Endodontics, and what we're looking at is, in this case, 1B, the abstract. Okay, now the tricky thing is that you need to know a little bit about HTML to be able to do it. So I'm going to show you how that's done. But it might be worth looking into an introductory HTML course, which is probably you'd be able to get from your own local IT department. It's not too difficult, but you can get yourself into bother if you make mistakes and you don't know how to rectify them. If you do make a mistake, by all means give us a phone or an email and we'll do what we can to fix it. But we don't have an agreement which covers HTML content writing, so we would have to discuss that with you. Now if I want to, let's say we're going to, so the first thing I'm going to do is find the abstract page. So this is the page I'm going to put my table into, put my example into. And there isn't one there at the moment, so it might be one that you would want to start out on. The main button we use to do this is this button here, the toggle HTML source button. Now if you click that, what you see is the page content with the markup, the block quote tags there, for example, they're around this text, read more explanation of CONSORT. Item 1B, that's the top right box. H1, that is the title of the page, examples of the abstract in large text, and so on and so forth. Now, the submit button is down the bottom, so the place that we want our table to appear is after this paragraph. Okay, so what I'm going to do is to find the end of that paragraph, examples of the abstract, examples of good practice. This is the link A is anchor, and that's a link, in this case, to an internal document. Sorry, an internal page. So it's at the end of this paragraph that we want our table to go. So I'm just going to make a little bit of space that I can work with in there. And the HTML I need to put in is as follows. So that probably looks a little bit confusing if you don't know HTML, but the way it works is the item text goes here. It's got to go in between these two strong tags, and it's got to be within the table data tag there. So you just don't touch this stuff and just edit this text, then you'll be fine. What I'll do is email you this file as a text file so you can use that as a template. So the item goes there, the authors go here, title of the article goes there, and the public source journal goes there. So how would this work? We were looking at Vreeland, So let's get this text here. I will copy that and I'll skip back to there and put it in there. Seems to have taken the formatting across. Not a problem at this stage. Authors next. We'll skip back and we'll put the authors in there. It's the Journal of Endodontics. Source goes there. We've got, while we're on that field, we should 1984, a venerable publication, and the title was An Evaluation of Volumes of Concentration. So that's the title of the article, so that goes there. So, strange as it may seem with all these different sizes of text, this is HTML that's ready to go into our library of examples. So I'm going to copy all of that text, skip back to this page, and I'm going to paste it in there. So as long as you're in HTML view, you're fairly safe to paste text you've copied from another application. Now if I switch back to WYSIWYG view, this is what it looks like. Now it's put that in at the bottom, which isn't what we wanted to do. Maybe did I move the table? I did, I put the table in the wrong place. So, terribly sorry, I'm going to cut that by clicking Control X and I think I put it in the wrong place and I needed to put it here. There we are. Now, if you're worried, as I am, having just done that, I can click Preview, and that shows you what it's going to look like. So, I mean, that's basically how you do it. I'll close the preview, and I won't save this, but I guess you might want to, you might want to populate that page because it doesn't have an example at the moment. I don't know if there's an example in the actual explanation. No, there isn't an example there at the moment. So that might be something you want to think about. But I guess we can pick up any issues when we talk tomorrow.